Danny.
Good, MP.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. And both. To these teams off to a good start. Winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
So the Hornets starting five. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's MP. 6 to shoot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Down low. Here's Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Miller finds MP. There's a screen. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Harris with it. He's picked up by Miller. Porter's shot is off. Here's Charlotte, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Inside. And there's Porter on the assist from Kuzma.
Well, it took them 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Pass to MP. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Porter, the pass to Kuzma. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup.
He's too strong. If you're going to hit Giannis, make him feel it.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. They set the pick. MP looking around. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
That one's good. Sims.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And the Bucks with the possession here after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Kuzma, the pass to Harris. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Bridges, a screen on Porter. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Kuzma.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
And the Bucks with some change. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. Now Kuzma from deep. The Hornets pull it in. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least. They feel he's the perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much. On the court for Charlotte, they've got Miller. MP is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Salon in at the 4.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Here's Green. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Grant Williams.
Great dime right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Sims, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. MP outside. Here's the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by MP. It's stolen by Kuzma. The finish! Giannis with a ferocious take.
So fun to see Giannis in space with the ball like that. Well, fun for his team.
For three, Bridges. The rebound by the Bucks. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Green for three. No luck on that one. Hornets leading by 5. To the right side. Back to MP. Jacks up a three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. Knipples checked in for Charlotte. Outside Porter. Kuzma outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. But you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Kuzma for three. Hall with the rebound.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
MP buries the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a...
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. MP outside. There's the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
To the paint. Here's Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. A nice shot by MP.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Bucks trail by 16. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Porter. To the middle. Here's Sims. It's rebounded by Salon. Charlotte, his shooting has been great this game, 58%. And here's MP from outside. And Charlotte, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Sims has got his 2nd basket on the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
On target from range. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Porter gets the bucket.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Connects again from distance.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him. closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. And so it's Charlotte. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead.
Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping the claw like when it was me.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Hornets. Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Harris out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
And clapping back with his own triple, Kyle Kuzma.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. Ooh, ripped away. And it's the Hornets on the break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
And Knipple plays with a lot of toughness. I mean, he isn't afraid to get hit while he's trying to score.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to MP, fires for 3, and again for 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
MP's shot is good.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Antetokounmpo against Bridges. And he makes it. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Dribble moves shouldn't be that easy for a player with Giannis's length. They should make them illegal.
MP outside. The 3. That shot off. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Porter against MP. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Kuzma with a screen on Bridges. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Sims. Now Harris. Outside for Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. 15 points in the game.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Bridges, a screen on Porter. MP drives in, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
Well, his three-point shooting has been incredible tonight. And it feels like there's nothing that the defense can do to slow him down.
Jang, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Porter in the post. He's covered by MP. Count it. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close range.
The Bucks shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Hornets. We've got Kobe White. He's out there with MP. Grant Williams out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Stallone in at the 4. And the basket by Trent.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
MP against Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for...
He got it again! Sensational!
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Jang for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
I can't believe he missed. That 3, regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Trent. Here's Jang. Here's Prince. Pounded by Ball. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. From deep, MP. And another one.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
You can see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
And here's MP from outside. And again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Ball passes to MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Luka, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
And Giannis throws it down.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for it.
The Hornets have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Trent. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. He hits another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
The Hornets have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. And here's MP. And yes, another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961. And Kobe...
Another bucket! Wow!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for 2nd most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Great open look there.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Green. And it's good. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation.
The ruling on the floor stands.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Milwaukee with the ball. And here's Porter outside. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Over MP. Porter gets the bucket.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
One more time for your 4-on-4 crew.
That's good from Porter. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 5 ticks left in the game. From deep, MP. No good that time. And so it's the Hornet taking care of business in this one.
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot.
For coming out tonight and supporting your teams. Please be sure to get home safely, and we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, the thing about video games is...
Brian, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for...